Current MxGP championship leader and possibly the fastest motocross rider in the world at the moment, Jorge Prado has more or less given his answers on racing full-time in America. The Spaniard, who did all the hard work early in the season and sits nearly 100 points ahead of red-hot Romain Febvre in the championship standings, has made it clear, while doing some races in America would be an experience, racing full-time in America doesn't seem like the challenge to make him happy, at least, not for now. We asked Prado a couple of weeks ago about his dreams, and his feelings were that racing in the MxGP championship at the moment is the dream of many of the leading motocross riders in the world. And as for battling AMA 450 champion Jett Lawrence anytime soon, when we asked him, it would then have to be the Aussie who makes a stop in Europe or a round of the MxGP championship for that to happen in the near future. I mean, Prado said, in America everything looks nicer, because those tracks are so much easier, you know. Here in MxGP, just to be on the bike, it is crazy. You are just fighting the track, it isn't smooth riding. Today in Arnhem, you would gain if you jumped onto the flat, or jumped into those big holes, and compared to America, it is different racing. I am not complaining, but today was different to Sweden, where you have to be a bit smoother, stay in your rut, throttle control, and all this. Answering your question, it would be nice to also see him race in Europe. He should come and race MxGP and see how tough these tracks are. Not really, when something comes up, I see it, but I am just focusing on MxGP. I don't see so much excitement in that championship. So many teams are out, not so many teams in the championship. Many of the top Supercross riders are not there. I just concentrate on my racing. I do follow the Supercross championship more, because then we are not racing yet, so then you watch Supercross. I do like Supercross, I need to say I like it. And racing in USA full-time, it isn't happening in his short-term plans, and in the eyes of most who know Prado even a little bit, it is clear Europe and MxGP is in his future and not AMA Motocross or AMA Supercross. So, while we might get lucky and see him do a Jeffrey Hurlings and race the odd AMA National, or maybe selected rounds of the AMA Supercross, it seems more than likely that the only time we get to see him and Jett Lawrence get it on will be at the annual Monsterenergy Motocross of Nations. Two champions going head-to-head, and for that moment, I cannot wait.